Alright, how's everyone doing today? Mostly Modern, back here with another Modern deck tech video. This one's going to be a blue-red Delver thing. This deck revolves around the card printed in Shadows over Innistrad Thing in the Ice, which is a blue, one generic 0/4 Defender. Thing in the Ice enters with 4 ice counters on it, and whenever you... Fucking dogs. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, remove an ice counter from it. If it has no ice counters on it, you can transform it into Awoken Horror, which, whenever it transforms into Awoken Horror, you return all non-horror creatures to their owner's hand. Along with this, obviously you play Delver of Secrets, which, if I am correct, and I'm not crazy, it does flip into, it's not a horror, it's just a human insect. Okay, so that does get returned. If Thing in the Ice flips, it does get returned. Whatever. So other than Thing in the Ice, it's kind of a standard Delver list, sort of. I think most Delver lists also, they don't usually play Burst Lightning or Forked Bolt. I don't think. Maybe Forked Bolt, but I don't think most play Burst Lightning. Anyways, other than that, you're trying to flip Thing in the Ice, really, is the main purpose of the deck. Also, you have, Snapcaster Mage to flashback for bolts and lightning and removal spells, counter spells, Spell Snare. Pretty standard in Modern. Counters Tarmogoyf and other things. Counters Thing in the Ice and Snapcaster, but Remand draws you a card. Vapor Snag, it's just a good value card. Helps you, it has the potential to make them redo their turn again if you do it at the right time and it doesn't get countered, and it was a large enough spell that they would have to do something like that again. Take up all their mana. You have Gitaxian Probe and Serum Visions, cantrips to help remove counters, as well as draw you cards to get you things that remove more counters. You have a pretty standard land package. You have 1 of Flooded Strand, 4 Polluted Delta, 4 Scalding Tarn. You have 4 Steam Vents that can get fetched by the Delta, Strand, and Tarn. You have a Sulphur Falls, and 1 Mountain, 4 Basic Islands. Pretty standard. I did see a blue-red Delver Thing list running Thought Scour and Temporal Trespass. Thought Scour is a 1 blue instant. Target player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, and then draw a card. What you would do is you would cast Thought Scour, targeting yourself, so you can Temporal Trespass, delve away stuff you put into your graveyard, and take an extra turn to, give you a little more value on flipping your Thing in the Ice into the 7/8 horror. In the sideboard, you're running Relic of Progenitus against, I'm mostly probably against stuff like Delve. Could work against Delve, like Grixis Delver decks. Against Dredge is what I was trying to say. This, for any of those nasty X1 creatures like that come from spells like Lingering Souls. Spellskite, good against Infect. Young Pyromancer, which, might actually, if you want to brew around with the deck, might actually have a place in the main deck, but otherwise, it's probably just trying to gum up the board, keep you alive until you can cast this, and then recast Pyromancer and start getting more creatures. Dismember is just a good value removal spell with the Phyrexian mana. 1 mana, -5/-5, basically. Dispel targeting instants, and 1 more Vapor Snag. So, another deck that's showing off a newer card, printed from Shadows over Innistrad block. Same as my video yesterday, a Splendid Reclamation, but this one's a bit more different. It's a bit more tempo play rather than trying to put some has sort of a combo, but it's mostly just trying to tempo your opponent out. Unlike Splendid Reclamation Dredge, which was trying to combo Valakut with Splendid Reclamation. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.